What's going on, guys? It's Asal, and today we've got some pretty exciting news. In the background, you can see our first look at Battlefield 1's multiplayer gameplay, and I have to say it looks amazing. Now, not only does the game itself look incredible, but the trailer is one of the best I've seen for a video game in quite some time, if not ever. Now, with the reveal, we've learned a lot more details about Battlefield 1, understandably so, and first of all, the one that I think is the coolest has to be the dynamic weather that's being added to the game. Now, every map will have dynamic weather. We can have rain, we can have fog, or we can have sun, and these aren't just aesthetic little things that kind of change the map a little bit. It seems like they'll be affecting both visibility and hearing, and it appears to have quite a strong effect, so it's almost like you're getting 3 maps in one, kind of, and it'll contribute to every game being a little bit different, which I'm always a fan of. And World War I wasn't pretty, and the game looks to have done a good job at portraying that, and overall there's a very grungy feel to everything, and I think that the dynamic weather system, with the wind and the fog, it will do well in reinforcing that grungy feel and making it feel just a little bit more real. And on that note of grunge, it appears the destruction is amped up from what it was in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline, which will definitely be a fan favorite, and I'm personally a very big fan of this because arguably lack of destruction was what killed Battlefield Hardline. To be fair, a lot of things probably killed Battlefield Hardline, but let's move forward to Battlefield 1 and turn away from that dark time in Battlefield's past. We also learned about 3 game modes in Battlefield 1. We have the returning Conquest and Domination, the classics of course, and then we have a new game mode called Operations, which essentially sounds like, to put it very simply, it sounds like Rush, but it sounds cooler than Rush. It's basically, instead of one large battle, where you have smaller battles across multiple fronts. So essentially, a match is broken down into smaller battles, and it's kind of like different rounds. Each battle is a different round, contributing to an overall total, and it sounds pretty cool, but it's mostly a rehash of Rush, but there's nothing wrong with that because Rush is one of my all-time favorite game modes in Battlefield. We also got to take a look at Behemoths, which are the largest player-controlled vehicles ever in Battlefield, and they're the things like the airship, the armored train, or the battleship. They're kind of the centerpiece of a lot of the trailers, and I think it will be a centerpiece of a lot of the advertising campaigns, and these things sound pretty cool in theory, but I'm worried that they might turn into just another gimmick that everyone ends up hating. Think of the AC-130 in Battlefield 4. People just don't really like those kind of things, but we'll have to wait and see because they are completely player controlled, which may turn the tables in some regard. And I will say that if you want to see more than just the multiplayer trailer which is playing in the background, there is lots of gameplay out there on the internet from the reveal, but I unfortunately was not at the reveal to record any gameplay, so you're stuck with the trailer. Instead, I've been trying to plan my wedding with my fiance. That kind of explains the lack of videos the past week, so bit of an announcement there, exciting times, but I didn't actually get an invite to the event in the first place, so I'm not blaming my fiance in any way. I love you. Anyways, overall from watching the gameplay trailer and other gameplay on YouTube, I have to say that everything looks great, but I'm not really sure that it lives up to the hype, and that's not to say that the game looks bad by any means. It looks absolutely amazing, especially in the visual department, but rather it doesn't look like it will completely rock the FPS world either, as the game looks to have stuck to the tried and true Battlefield formula, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the reveal of Battlefield 1 and our first look at this multiplayer gameplay. I personally like it. I don't think it's going to be groundbreaking by any means, but I think it's going to be a game that people are going to be playing for a very long time. And of course, if you have liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more Battlefield content and stay up to date on everything Battlefield 1, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Now everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.